It's Jen, aromatherapist and homeopath, and I'm going to talk to you today about 7 things that every oily home should have in it to treat yourself naturally in any kind of disaster or emergency situation. And you can treat yourself for pennies a drop, no side effects, and actually getting to the root cause. Now, obviously, there's a lot more than this that you should have, but I'm just going to give you the first 7 things to get you started on your journey. So the first thing is Airex. Now, Airex is a respiratory blend. So anything that you need respiratory support for, if you have a cold or a cough or sinus issues or anything lung related, you are going to want to have this in stock. So Airex can be used aromatically, topically, or internally. And because it has Litsea in it, it is a powerhouse for healthy lungs. So Airex is not one that you want to be without. All right. Number 2, frankincense. So in the essential oil world, we say, when in doubt, get frank out. This is one of the oils of scripture, and it's high in monoterpenes, which means it breaks through your blood-brain barrier really quickly. So if you don't know what to use, if you're not sure what to do, grab your frankincense. We use this one every day in our home for cellular support and brain support, just as a regular part of our day, but it's wonderful to have in any kind of emergency situation. This is probably one of the number 1 must-have oils in every home. Make sure you have several bottles of it. Frankincense is a huge deal. Okay, let's move on here and talk about oregano. Now, oregano is what you're going to use if you are under the weather or something hits you. So what's cool about oregano is you can use it aromatically, topically, or internally. See, it's got a supplement fact label. And you are going to pull this out when you need some help with your immune support. This is a natural way to take care of issues. So oregano, the spice is great, but the oil is so much stronger. And because doTERRA is the purest oil on the market, completely clean, it doesn't take much. So when you're using doTERRA, you are completely safe. And oregano is one to grab in those kind of situations. This is one to have several bottles of in your natural toolbox in case something hits your home. You never want to be without oregano. Let's talk about the MetaPower Recharge. Now, why did I put this in? Because it's not actually an oil. Let me tell you why. It is from doTERRA, but this is a little packet of electrolytes. But not only is it electrolytes, it has 75 trace minerals, salt, magnesium, and potassium. A lot of people are walking around completely depleted of magnesium and potassium, which causes sleepiness. It causes lack of focus. It causes emotional issues. It causes heart issues. If you don't have enough magnesium and potassium and electrolytes, you are really not going to be in a good place. So because of the trace minerals and the salt in this, this is going to allow the water to really get into your cells and keep you hydrated. Hydration is such a big deal. So what's in this one little packet is really a powerhouse, and I actually give these to all my family members every single day. It's really that big of a deal. Okay, let's move on and talk about juniper berry. Now, this is one you may have not heard of before, but anytime you are needing any kind of support for kidney, liver, urinary tract, digestive tract, you are going to want to grab your juniper berry because it is so all-purpose. So what you can do is you can put a drop in a glass of water and drink it several times throughout the day. As you can see, it has a supplement fact label, so it's good for aromatic, topical, or internal use. So this is one that is kind of an unsung hero like clove or like copaiba in the essential oil world, but it's worth mentioning in the first 7 because it's really a big deal for those issues. Have you ever woken up in the night and you're like, ooh, my kidneys, or something, I need some help, I need some support? You don't have to freak out if you can't get to the doctor or you can't get to a pharmacy. You can grab your juniper berry and deal with it safely and naturally without any side effects. Okay, let's talk about tea tree oil. Now, obviously, oils like On Guard and peppermint and lemon and tea tree are staples in every essential oiler's natural wellness home, right? But tea tree oil is so worth mentioning it because if there's anything fungal anything ear related, anything kind of icky, you're going to want your tea tree oil for. The properties of this oil are so amazing and it does so many things. This is an oil that people who are familiar with natural solutions probably have like 10 bottles of because it just does so many things. And you never want to be in some kind of emergency situation without some tea tree oil to deal with so many different issues. So make sure you've got multiple bottles of that on hand. Okay, and why would I include the doTERRA baby diaper cream? You're like, I don't have any babies. I'm not going to have babies. Why would I need this? Well, that's because this can be used for like 100 different things. Yep, it's the greatest diaper cream on the market for sure, completely safe, but it's also fantastic for use as a deodorant, any kind of rashes for adults, cuts, scrapes, bug bites. This is like an all-purpose little tube that even adults love. It's great to stick in a backpack, a bug out bag, an emergency bag, all the things because the diaper cream is a really big deal. So there's a lot of other things that you should probably have in your natural toolbox, like supplements and herbs and other oils as you're preparing. But I wanted to mention these 7 specific things. If you're not sure where to get started, here it is.